concept, protoplasmic energy of life. We don't know what that is. Probably we can kind of speculate. For him, this is something that's tied to love, or as he calls it, refined love, that populates this alchemical unconscious and that allows for transmutation of the self to occur. So for him, it is love that is the substance of the alchemical unconscious. And he uses the terminology from the Renaissance materia prima, which was the substance that alchemists were changing. So if I just speculate and imagine, things further, this is, I think, what I would go towards and think about too, that the collective unconscious contains this protoplasmic energy of life, which is a dormant capacity. I don't know what else to call it. This is my terminology, dormant capacity. Which can be used and initiate transmutations of all sorts. So this is, of course, on the verge of hallucination, which is the way I like it. I wouldn't say, like Freud, hey, this is a scientific theory. Okay, we can treat you with this. It's a hallucination. Everyone can determine for themselves to what extent it works and to what extent it doesn't work. Like I said at the very beginning too, I think what we are confronted with is a conflict of dreams. And what we call reality is a dream. So how do we construct alternative dreams? Because we have to live inside of them. We live in them. We want it or not, we live in them. So yeah, this is also what I think I mentioned maybe before, but this crazy idea that I heard Anselm Kiefer, a German artist, say that human beings are attracted to the sea, and we love going, or some of us like going to the beach, because our cells have the memory of where they came from, which is water and sea. Now, it's a total hallucination, but I like this idea that the cells have their own memory, which is not tied to my consciousness, if you will. It's not tied to my unconsciousness, if you will. It's tied to this, what shall we call it? Protoplasmic energy of life that is, present in the single cell organism as much as it is present in me. As repositories of ancestral spirits. Now, I would say that art, when it's effective, and writing, when it's effective, is a communication with the spirits. Also, that includes Western writers and artists. So this is a very interesting and a special thing, because it means we don't have to be concerned with the audience, who our audience is, because audience ideally are the spirits. That's it. And they can be spirits of the ancestors or other forms of spirits. You know, and I think, yeah, whenever we have someone really, really special in terms of their right work in whatever medium, it basically comes down to that. There's some strange communication that occurs with the spirits of some sort, even though not directly. The word spirit is never used, and it doesn't have to be used, but ultimately that's what it is. And that type of work is, as I said, untimely, because it communicates outside of just specificity of its own time. It communicates with the spirit, which means ancestral perhaps, but also with those that are yet to come. Because the audience or the people that are coming are in a way spirits still, because they are not materialized. But the work is drawing them in, and the work is addressing them. So to me, this is a fascinating thing, you know, both the ancestral and those that are to come. The work that compromises the least is the work that operates on that level. Again.